pronouns are they, them.
Hi, I'm Elle. My pronouns are she, they.
And this is Let's Talk About X.
Where we have frank discussions that lead to meaningful change.
So today's question is, can I use the word queer?
It's a word that a lot of people are really uncomfortable around or not sure what to do with this word because it used to be historically a derogatory term. So it was a term that was used against people of the LGBTIQA plus community.
Yeah. And I think for a lot of people these days, it's a term that they have reclaimed. And so what I'm going to say is, if you yourself identify as queer, meaning you identify as somebody who is, maybe not cis or not heterosexual, you might identify with that term queer. And if that's your label, it's okay to use it for yourself. People get to decide how they describe themselves.
Yeah, it's my label. I identify as queer. It's comfortable for me.
But it's not a label that I would advise using for somebody else, unless that's what they've asked you to refer to them as.
Yeah. So if a friend knows that I use the label queer and is like, oh yeah, they're queer, that's fine. But if someone were to make that assumption and be like, oh, that person's queer, or don't know, it's not a label to impose on someone if you don't know that they identify with it.
Particularly because you just don't know how they're going to feel about that label, whether that's going to be a comfortable label for them.
Yeah.
Because particularly for anyone, for instance, who is part of the generation where that was a label that was thrown around in a derogatory way, that might be very uncomfortable for them.
It could be quite triggering, and I think there are probably some people out there who aren't even comfortable with it being reclaimed, but it's still okay for people to reclaim and use it.
Yeah. I think if you're ever unsure on language, it's just about asking people what they're comfortable with personally for themselves.
Awesome. Thanks for watching. Let's Talk About X. We run consent and LGBTIQA plus inclusion training for teachers and other professionals.
Check us out on our website and don't forget to subscribe.
See you next time.